Hey folks, absolutely beautiful day today. 25 degrees. Before I left, I think it's warmer than that now. So we're in our warm period, a brief warm period. I went out yesterday, but it was, I think 21, but there was kind of rain in the area, not here, but around us. And there was no sun, and it was pretty breezy. I went out with a short sleeve shirt on. I was actually kind of chilled, so I didn't stay out long yesterday. But today, like, I did a long tour today, and I basically only used the first bar on my battery meter. So, you know, I can stay out for like a few more hours if I want to, but I'm not going to. But I just want to make this real quick. I, again, didn't bring my good camera out with me because I wasn't planning on making a video, but I thought of something. I want to give you guys a heads up, and ask you a question. I'm really confused by this. They're both kind of related. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm using a different camera. I'm using the camera I should have used last time when you couldn't hear me. So basically what's happening is, yesterday we woke up, we didn't have any internet. So I can't check my phone to see if, you know, the service is down or if it's just us. Because for whatever reason my phone won't work on data without the Wi-Fi. So I got someone else to do it, and there's no outages in our area. So I called up Eastlink and asked him about it, and they think it's our modem, because he can see that it's offline or whatever, but, you know, got us to reset it. Well, we've already tried that, it didn't make any difference. So he's going to send someone out to service on the 25th. That was the 11th. That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks without the internet. I'm not impressed with that. So, well, neither is anybody else in the house, because we rely on that right now. So I was gonna go for a different service, looking at different things. It is really hard to find somebody who services this area. Holy smokes, nobody is in here. So the only other one we found was here on Tel, and I called them up.
Fire dispatch, you can show engine 6 responding to Belgrave, car 3 plus 3 belted.
I thought they were finished.
That's Roger, engine 6, you're responding to Belgrave, car 3 plus 3 belted, 162451.
So they went through their automated, or I went through their automated system.
Car 3, car 2. Go ahead, car 2, car 3. Are you comfortable with that manpower? I can send you one from Wingham. No, I got a good crew.
So, I'm just not sure if they're done. I got such bad timing today on everything, wow. So, went through their automated system, got to a ringing phone, and nobody's in the office. Like, leave a message, which I'm not going to do. So then, like, within an hour, the internet just spontaneously started working again.
Sorry, dispatch, north here on engine 1.
Engine 1, go ahead.
You can show us South First East Water Station.
That's Roger, engine 1, you're at South First East Water Station for coverage 162609.
So we had internet for the rest of the day. And I kept my appointment, my 2-week appointment, and I'm thinking, if we don't have internet for 2 weeks, I'm only paying half my bill next month. That's ridiculous. 2 weeks. That's the earliest they can get a technician to us. So we had internet for the rest of the day, and this morning it was off again. I'm not sure for how long it was off when I woke up, and it came back again. So is this going to be a daily thing? So obviously we need a new modem. So my heads up to you guys is if it stops working altogether, I'm not going to be able to upload anything. So it's going to be 2 weeks before I have a video out. And by then I'll probably have a whole bunch piled up waiting to go. So that was the heads up. Now the confusion is when our Wi-Fi stops, I can't use my phone in the house on data. This has been a problem with this phone since I got it. My last phone I had no problem. In fact, when we didn't have Wi-Fi, I think that was when the last problem we had was when our modem got hit by lightning, or blown up by lightning. I used my phone as a hotspot to run my computer. And it worked fine. But now I got this new phone, and since I've had it, I have not been able to use it on data in the house. I can't figure out why. So after it came back on this morning, I went on to Google and went searching, because I've gone through all my settings, I can't figure it out. So I went on to Google trying to find out why my phone won't work on data when the Wi-Fi is not on. I've got all the settings right. According to everything I read, all my settings are set the way they're supposed to be. And I got thinking, my phone works on data fine when I'm out. I can check the weather sitting down at a dam or something, sitting up soccer fields by the river. Everything works fine. It does not work when I'm in the house. That's why I'm confused. I don't have a full signal. I've got like 2 bars, which, you know, surprises me, because we got 3 cell towers here in Winga. One of them's just up on the hill over here, which you can probably see from here. Oh, not this eye. I'll have to zoom in, but there it is. That's a cell tower. That's not far away. Hey, Chewy. Hey, Chewy, sitting there in the shade. Nice and sunny and warm. You should be out enjoying the sunshine. So, I don't know why I only have 2 bars. That's kind of strange. But for whatever reason, even with only 2 bars, or even with 2 bars, I'm not getting data in the house. And I am completely confused by that. So I'm just curious if anybody has any other ideas. Maybe there is a setting in my phone that I haven't seen, or haven't seen referenced. The only thing I could think of was Wi-Fi assist. So if I'm on data and there's Wi-Fi around, then it will pick up that. So I got thinking, well, maybe that's messing up the data, so I turned it off. It didn't make any difference. So I don't know what else to say. So I wanted to wait until after 2 o'clock, because that's when our peak temperature is, between 2 and 5 today. Oh, stop that. Between 2 and 5 today, so I wanted to wait. And I had to go to the post office. I got a bunch of stuff today. Michelle got a bunch of stuff today. So I had to stop at the post office, and I went to the bank for sec. And then I did a little bit of shopping. And by the time I got leaving, I got caught up in all the school buses. Like, ah, crap. So my timing was bad for that. Up by the schools, all the kids are starting to get out. Well, the teenage, high school students are starting to get out anyways. So I'm thinking, uh-oh. But I went behind the elementary school, and kids were out, but they're not being released yet. So I remember when I was in school, high school got out at 3:10, which seems like that's still the way it is. And primary schools got out at 3:40, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, you know, they got another half hour. So I figured I'd be okay that way, which I was. There was nobody really in the way from going back there to the trail. So that was fine. And then I think it was good. I did my out-of-town tour. I went backwards today from what I usually do. And then I got down to the other street, and I got caught up in more traffic. Apparently Royal Homes got let out, they get out at 3:30. So I got some of those guys drive pretty fast. They seem pretty eager to get home. So I try not to pass their parking lot at 3:30 because some of them come out pretty quick. But I wasn't near there. But you know, the route to the highway I was on, and everybody's getting out. So I got caught up in that. And I got up to the soccer fields, and I'm heading down to the river, and more school buses going by. And you hear kids yelling at me. I look over, and a bunch of hands hanging out the window waving. I still don't understand why kids watch my channel, but you know, something here that they like. So they know who I am, they wave to me.
Fire dispatching, show engine 6 in Belgrave.
Roger that, engine 6 here in Belgrave at 1632.43.
I kind of think I came down the highway. No, I don't think my timing was bad with hanging in there. I had to wait at the bridge, one of the bridges, for traffic to come by, but other than that, I don't think so. So, fire department's kind of busy right now. Obviously, there's a fire in Teeswater. Our fire department is going to cover their hall while they're out, which means they're going to be out for a while, which means it's a pretty good fire. And Blythe is now stationed some trucks in Belgrave on standby in case we have a fire and they have to help with us, and vice versa. So that's what all the chatter is about right now. So anyways, that's all I got. I just wasn't gonna make this a long video. I just wanted to let you know if I don't have any videos out for a couple weeks, that's why. And apparently I'm not gonna get your comments unless I'm out. Then I'll start picking up all my emails. So that's all I got. Monster's working awesome right now, which is good because that means the batteries are waking up. Got these nice temperatures now, so I'm getting full range. And I still got to do the bearings in the front, but I've noticed lately that steering connection is loosened up again. I cannot get those bolts tight enough, or nuts tight enough, because I have to tighten them against each other, and I don't have a skinny wrench to get the bottom one, and there's just so little room to get anything in there to do anything with. So every year it seems I have to tighten that thing up. Every year I have to do everything, apparently. So those of you that are new, this is why there's a lot of stuff on the Monster that hasn't been done, because before I get to it, stuff that I've already fixed is needing repair again. So like I say, it's a constant process of keeping this thing running, just to keep it running. It's a constant headache. So, but like I said, without it, I probably wouldn't have much of a channel. So that's all I got. I didn't talk long this time. I'm hoping. I didn't really pay too much attention. So I'll show my tour in this video. My tour from today. It was a nice tour. I enjoyed it very much. I'm actually sweating dressed like this. The sun is nice, so that helps. And hopefully I can do it again tomorrow.